GATE 2023 questions are out now, and this is solution to economics question. So I am starting from question number 1, and uh, this video will contain only up to question number 17. After that, I will post another video, and then I will cover all the questions and answers, as I don't want to make the video too long. So here is the first question. You can compare your answer, and that way you can estimate how much you are going to get. So, and please do subscribe it and like it. It encourages me. So the question number 1 is, Rafi told Mary, I am thinking of watching a film this weekend. The following reports the above statement in indirect speech. So for indirect speech, first of all, we have to convert this into past tense because Rafi told it said. So this I am, it will definitely be, I am won't be there, it must be was. So the correct answer is Rafi told Mary that he was thinking of watching a film, not this but that weekend. Yeah, so that is what it has. So he was thinking. So D is the correct answer. I hope most of you got it correct, or almost all. Anyway, next question is how these words are related. So the opposite of enforce is relax. So same way we will have this opposite of permit. So permit means allow, it is not the answer. Forbid means stop, so this should be the answer. License is the same thing as permit, and reinforce is even make it stronger. So that way only B is the opposite of permit in the same manner as relax is opposite to enforce. So B is the correct answer. Now I go to question number 3. Given a fair 6-faced dice where the faces are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, what is the probability of getting 1 on the first roll of the dice and a 4 on the second roll? So here both the events are independent. Hence, occurrence of both will be the multiplication. So getting 1 out of, from the first roll, the probability is 1 by 6. Same way, the probability of getting 4 is also 1 by 6. So we multiply both of them because both are independent events. So that becomes 1 by 6 times 1 by 6 is equal to 1 by 36, and answer is A. Now I go to question number 4. Says, a recent survey shows that 65% of tobacco users were advised to stop consuming tobacco. The survey also shows that 3 out of 10 tobacco users attempted to stop using tobacco. Means only attempted, not sure if they really quit it. Based on the information in the above passage, which one of the following options can be logically inferred with certainty? So what is the logical inference? So we have to say that only 3 out of 10 tobacco users attempted to stop. Means majority didn't, because 7 out of 10 didn't even attempt. So it says a majority of tobacco users who were advised to stop consuming tobacco made an attempt to do so. No, only 30% made, so it is not the majority. Then next is a majority of tobacco users who were advised to stop consuming tobacco did not attempt to do so. Yes, so since it is did not, that way this is the correct answer, because only 30% of them attempted. So B is the correct answer. C, approximately 30% of tobacco users successfully stopped consuming tobacco. No, they didn't stop consuming, they only attempted to stop. We don't know if they actually stopped or not. And fourth, approximately 65% of tobacco users successfully stopped consuming tobacco. This is definitely not, because successfully attempted, nowhere it is given, only they were advised, but out of 65%, only 30% attempted. So D is also not the correct answer. B is the best answer. So B is our correct answer. Now next question is, you have to count triangles, and actually there are many. So the easiest way to count is first count the smallest triangles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I already wrote them, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the 8. Then have the combination of these two. So 1, 2 is this one big triangle here, and then 3, 4 is another triangle, same way 5, 6 and 7, 8. These are also. So that way I added 8 plus 4 and then even bigger triangle than that. And this one is this entire half of this big half, then this big half, and then this big half, and then this big half. So these are 4. So I wrote them by the number 1, 6, 7, 8 is this one. Which one I have written? 1, 2, 3, 8. So 1, 2, 3 and combination of 8, all these. So these are another 4 triangles. And then in the last is you have this a small triangle. Not a small, rather second smallest, second biggest triangle. So 2, 3 and plus this rectangle. This also forms one triangle. Then 4, 5 and this rectangle also forms a rectangle. So that way 4 more triangles. So that way I get total 20. So C is the correct answer. And then next question is, students of all the departments of a college who have successfully completed the registration process are eligible to vote in the upcoming college elections. So all those who are registered, they can vote. However, by the time the due date for registration was over, it was found that surprisingly none of the students from Department of Human Sciences had completed the registration process. Means here is the Department of Human Sciences. I draw the graph here. Set theory I am using, and they were not registered. So based only on the information provided above, which one of the following sets of statements can be logically inferred with certainty? So let's see. Statement 1. All those students who would not be eligible to vote in the college elections would certainly belong to Department of Human Sciences. Here it says all those students. No, there are some students who were not in DHS but in other departments and they didn't register on the due date. So that way even though are also. So all those students is bigger than the entire students of DHS. Okay. So some of the students may be in this outer circle of DHS. So this is not the correct conclusion or with certainty. Then second, none of the students from departments other than human sciences failed to complete the registration process within the due time. This is also not correct because it is saying none of the students from department other than human sciences failed to complete. Well, we don't know that. It is possible some of the students didn't complete. Then third is all the eligible voters would certainly be students who are not from the Department of Science. Yeah, this is certainly correct because DHS students are definitely not eligible. So all the eligible voters means all the voters who are outside the DHS or those who are eligible means they are definitely not in the DHS. So only statement 3 follows. So answer is D. Only this statement is one which logically follows. So this next question is a bit difficult or a bit scary for those who don't know math, but actually it shouldn't be very difficult. What I find that it is symmetric, exactly symmetric graph. So we have symmetric graph for x, which is mod, means both sides, plus minus same. So let's see which one is there. So in this only C has this function of x mod value and then times 2 to the power minus x. So mod will show the symmetry and let's to C2 to the power minus x. So when x is equal to 0, then this becomes x. So we are correct here at this point. It becomes when x is equal to 0, then mod x can be here, means 1 time 1. So this point and this point. And when x is equal to 1, then this becomes 1 divided by 2. So we see here what is the value of this. So this becomes 1 divided by 2, means here x is 1, so it will be half. And then on the minus side also, it will be, if we draw the line straight from here, it would be around half. When x is equal to 2, it will be very smaller, because that becomes, when x is equal to 2, so 2 divided by 2 to the power 12, that should also be half. So in 2 also it is this, actually this value is different. And when x is equal to 3, then this becomes 3 by 8. And if it is minus, then it will be 3. 3 is the mod value of x, so 3 by 8. And then when x is equal to 4, then this becomes 4 divided by 16, so which becomes 1 by 4. Now, this graph doesn't look like to be scaled. However, it cannot be x square because that is a parabola. It cannot be x because it is a straight line. It will have this straight line. And then it cannot be this x times 2 to the power minus x, which should be a straight line because any number multiplied by x. So A, B and D cannot be the answer. So C seems to be the only choice. And that's why I chose this C. So don't get scared when you see such graphs. Just try to put values of x and you will be able to figure out. Okay, so the graph, they are just only to scare those who are not very good in mathematics or who get scared easily. This next question is, we tend to think of cancer as a modern illness because its metaphors are so modern. Okay, its metaphors are so modern, that's why we think cancer as a modern illness. It is a disease of overproduction, of sudden growth, a growth that is unstoppable, tipped into the abyss of no control. So modern cell biology encourages us to imagine the cell as a molecular machine. Cancer is that machine unable to quench its initial command to grow and thus transform into an indestructible self-propelled automation. Okay, so this is the paragraph and we need to find. It is a reflection of why cancer seems so modern to most of us. It says the question is what is correct or what is not correct. The question, which one of the options does not describe? Okay, does not describe is the one. So the first statement actually describes, it is the same thing, that it is a reflection of why cancer seems so modern. Then it tells us that modern cell biology uses and promotes metaphors of machinery. That is also told by the second sentence. Here it says that it is a disease of, here it is, first sentence is illness because its metaphors are so modern. So the B is also supported. Then C, modern cell biology encourages metaphors of machinery and cancer is often imagined as a machine. This part is also supported because it says modern cell biology encourages us to imagine the cell as a molecular machine. So here molecular machine is metaphor of machine. So C is also followed. Then D should be answer. Well, you can answer this question even by without looking at the paragraph. It says modern cell biology never uses figurative language. Never means never, all, certainly, definitely. These words are actually actually the hint for the answer, because if any one exception is there, then this statement will be wrong. So whenever you see some words like never, always, certainly, without exception, definitely, then that is going to be your answer. So D is the correct answer. And let me go to the next question, and that question is about question 9. The digit in the unit place of product 3 to the power 999 times 7 to the power 1000 is. Here you do it one thing. It is 999, so take it common. 399 times 7 to the power 999 times 7. So this will be 21 to the power 999 times 7. So since 21 to the power 999 will always have 1 in the unit place, and when this is multiplied by 7, then this becomes 1 times 7 is 7. So A is the correct answer. It looked intimidating, but actually it was not that. You just needed to play this trick. It is a question of mental alacrity. Now question number 10 is a square with sides of length 6 is given. So here 6 is the length of the square. The boundary of the shaded region is defined by two semicircles whose diameters are the sides of the square as shown. The area of this shaded region is, so these are actually semicircles, and this part has been removed in the shaded region. So whenever we take this area of a circle, it is pi r square. So here r is 3. So pi r square means 9 pi is the total area of the circle, because when we put this circle and here below it, then we get the full circle. So it becomes 9 pi is the area. Now how much has been removed from this? This actually becomes 1. Those who are with engineering background, you definitely understood. Those who are with economics background, maybe they might have faced some difficulty in understanding this. But all you have to do is just put this half semicircle below this half semicircle, and that way it becomes a full circle. So full circle area is 9 pi squared. So and 9 pi. So the answer must be less than 9 pi because some part of it is removed. To know that this area is actually 1/3 of that. Though I knew that, but even if you don't know, you could have still answered it. This question is question number 11. Which word below best describes the idea of being both spineless and cowardly? Means the person is spineless, and cowardly means he doesn't have courage, and spineless means he cannot even take his own stand. So that word is actually pusillanimous. It is just a English knowledge, nothing very. Unctuous means the one which is seeking favor by doing flattery, but that person may not be spineless because he can show his spine before those who are weaker than him. And then obsequious is also the same, and reticent, the one who doesn't speak. And this is not the word. The person can be full of a spine and still be reticent. So D is not the correct answer. Okay. Now it is just a knowledge of English vocabulary. So nothing that you can do about it. All you have to do is learn English. Now question number 12 is choose the right preposition to fill up the blank. Okay, the whole family got together Diwali. Oh, it is obviously at, because of Diwali. No, at means, well, when Diwali day was there, all gathered. And in, well, we don't enter in Diwali, so C is not the correct answer. And D, till Diwali. Well, got together till could be the answer, but then it is not that correct because it is asking for the whole family got together. For till you should have these two things, from when till there. So the whole family got together at Diwali. The whole family got together at Diwali when Diwali was there. And till Diwali can be the answer for sure. It is not got together till Diwali, but it should have been the whole family remained together till Diwali or got together till Diwali. The whole family got together at Diwali, on Diwali. On would have been better. So I would choose, well, D should be the correct answer, till Diwali. The whole family got together till Diwali. Because the whole family got together on Diwali means the day of means we meet on Monday, we meet on Tuesday. So that is the answer. So this till Diwali should be the answer. This should be the answer. So let me see this. Oh, okay. I cannot erase it now. And the answer is actually uh, D. So I make it D is the correct answer. The whole family got together till Diwali. Next question is select the correct option to fill in in all the blanks to complete the passage. Well, it is all the blanks, and there are four things. So the factor amid turbulence. So there was turbulence has been the of high octane action oriented films such as RRR, KGF Chapter 2 and Pushpa from film industries in the south of country. Okay, so in the south of country it was different than this turbulence. So there was no turbulence in the south of the country. So that disheartening will support turbulence, shocking will also support turbulence, and humbling doesn't support turbulence but little bit it supports turbulence. So only thing which doesn't support turbulence is the redeeming. The redeeming factor amid this turbulence has been the outperformance of high octane action oriented films in the south of the country. Traditionally, films made in the south have done well in their geography. Well, so geography seems correct, but increasingly their dubbed versions have performed well in Hindi heartland with collective those of their Bollywood. Means they did well in the Hindi heartland, means they outperformed or eclipsed. So with collection eclipsing those of their Bollywood counterparts. So B should be the correct answer. It matches all the four. It is just about knowing English. There is no mental alacrity question or mental alacrity thing in this. It is just knowing good English. Question number 14. The following passage consists of 6 sentences. The first and sixth sentence of the passage are at their correct position, while the middle 4 sentences are jumbled up. Choose the correct sentence of the sentence so that they form a coherent paragraph. So first sentence is most obviously mobility is taken to be a geographical as well as a social phenomenon. Very good. Mobility can take across geographies and across society. Then second one is much of the social, and let's read the last one. I show that sociology's recent development of a sociology of objects needs to be taken further, and that the diverse flows of objects across societal borders and their intersections with the multiple flows of people are hugely significant. So it shows that I show. So it is going to begin with something which has been concluded before, and the first sentence is most obviously mobility is taken. So it is talking about geographical mobility as well as social mobility. So that way, what will come logically after this? Let's read sentence 2 and 3. So much of the social mobility literature regarded society as a uniform surface and failed to register the geographical interseeing of region, city, and place with the social categories of class, gender, and ethnicity. Much it looks like something has already happened because much of it is describing. The existing sociology of migration is incidentally far too limited in its concerns to be very useful here. So this should come before sentence 2 because here it is talking about that mobility is taken as a geographical as well as social phenomenon, and then so it is talking about existing. So the existing sociology of migration is incidentally far too limited in its concerns to be very useful here. So this sentence 3 should come before 2, and that one is possible in which one? Okay, only in A and C. So B and D should not be the correct answer. So let's ignore B and D. Now 5 and 4, which one should come first? That we need to decide. So question number. Further, I am concerned with the flows of people within, but especially beyond the territory of its society, and how these flows may relate to many different desires for work, housing, leisure, religion, family relationships, criminal gain, asylum seeking, and so on. So it is starting with further. So something must have been said before this. So moreover, not only people are mobile, but so too are many objects. So let's see what comes after logically after two. So much of the social mobility literature regarded society as a uniform surface. Means mobility has come here. So then moreover, not only people are mobile, but so are too many. So this mobile is the connecting word of sentence 2 and 5, which says that 5 should logically follow 2. And that way A is the correct answer. I hope it is clear to you. Then the next question is question number 15. The population of a country increased by 5% from 2020 to 2021. Then the population decreased by 5% from 2021 to 2022. By what percentage did the population change from 20 to 22? So first we assume population to be 100 because it is in percentage terms. So it became 105. And then next year it fell by 5%. So multiply it by 0.95. So 105 times 0.95 is equal to 99.75. Thus 0.25 population went down out of 100. So that way it is minus 0.25%. So A is the correct answer. Next question is, the words thin, slim, slender are related in some way. Identify the correct options that reflect the same relationship. So thin and slender have slim have thin and slim. Both have means thin. Means slim is the one whose body is what it is, slim trim, and then slender means also slim. So all three are actually synonyms. So let's see which of these three are synonyms. So fat, plump, and voluptuous. Oh, okay, voluptuous is not actually fat. Voluptuous means fully grown, very beautiful with what I would say, curves. So those women who are neither thin nor fat, they are called voluptuous. So A is not. Then short, small, and petite. Well, short and small can be the same thing, synonyms. And petite is also for the a small lady who is very beautiful. So this seems to be, all three seem to be synonyms. Then tall, taller, tallest. Well, this is definitely not the case because it is a degree. Tallest is much more than tall. Fair, dark, and wit as well. Dark is opposite of fair, so these are also not synonyms. Only B is the correct answer. So the last question is question number 17 of this video. Well, I will make another video. So the question number 17 is, a pandemic-like situation hit the country last year, resulting in loss of human life and economic depression. To improve the condition of its citizens, the government made a series of emergency medical interventions and increased spending to revive the economy. Okay, the government spent also and made medical interventions. In both these efforts, district administration authorities were actively involved. Okay, very good. District authorities were involved. Which of the following are plausible? So it is actions, not only one, but there can be more than one answer. So let's see which could be the answers. The first one is, in future the government can make district administration authorities responsible for protecting health of citizens and reviving the economy. Well, district authorities don't have the power to revive the economy because they don't have the power to collect taxes and spend it. It is spent at the all India level or state government level. So A cannot be the answer. Then B, The government may set up a task force to review the post-pandemic situation and ascertain the effectiveness of measures taken. Yes, this seems to be the correct. That how did the government do? So it is post monitoring, that well, what were the lacunas that were left, or if they really did great job, then they will continue like this. So B is the logical sentence that can follow this paragraph. Then C, the government may set up a committee to formulate a pandemic management program to minimize losses to life and economy in future. Yes, since this happened for the first time, so the government may set up a committee that would have made this plan already from before and save the country from economic failure. So C also follows. What about D? The government may take population control measures to minimize pandemic related losses in future. Well, they never talked about population control, and population control doesn't minimize pandemic. It is the medical technology that minimizes pandemic. So D doesn't follow. So only B and C follow. So that's what I want to cover in this video. I will follow the means I will solve other questions in the next video, and please don't forget to like it and subscribe it. You will get this, if you subscribe, you will come to know when I posted the second video as well. Most probably I will be posting it within 24 hours. So I hope you did good in your exam. You can compare your answer, then GATE will provide the answer and we can compare. So if GATE is wrong and you are right, I am here to help you. I will fight GATE with you. Okay? So thank you for watching my video.